Deflection from Boldy. It'll jump high into the slot. Martinook is taken down, but the puck finds Stahl. He'll leave it here for Miller. Miller looking for some offense. A cross shot right on by Chatfield. He's sealed off in the corner. Kaprizov wants to run with it, but Stahl does a good job interfering that try. Now it's Middleton. No shots on goal for that power play attempt. Now a rolling puck in front. Loose puck. Anderson can't get it. They score. Matt Boldy on the doorstep. Throws the loose change behind Frederik Andersen, and it's 1-0 Minnesota.
There's goals in the back of the Hurricanes' net first periods. Jankowski makes a really good back-checking play. Goes under the stick, denies the opportunity for Kirill Kaprizov, but then it goes off Jankowski's stick.
For a myriad of reasons, Carolina has only taken 44 penalties this season. Now this puck will roll in, and Gustafsson will get a whistle on that one. And how can you change course on that?
A lot of it's out of your control.
Yeah, I know.
To be candid.
But what can you control?
Your sticks. I'm sitting here and trying to figure out, for John Hines, a very fine coach, Boston University product back in the day. To have that many more power plays than penalty kills. And this is
his shoulder centering it out in front, and a great play by Jarvis out in front to deny. Talk about the well-rounded game of Seth Jarvis. Now Jackson Blake pulling away from Kaprizov. He's got Hall with him. Blake with the shot. He scores! Oh, what a one-man show from Jackson Blake, and he ties it at 1.
Sweet music for already a foundational player for the Hurricanes in his second year who grew up in Minnesota. The speed through the neutral zone, cutting to the middle, then to make the shot available, get the goaltender leaning one way, firing it the other way. This has to be sweet music for Jackson Blake.
Well, that is exactly what this building wanted to see. Jackson Blake played high school hockey at Eden Prairie. Here comes a chance for Kaprizov. Drop it back. Faber with a shot. He scores. 23 seconds left, a 4-on-4, and Brock Faber, his second of the year, puts Minnesota right back on top.
Would have shot this puck as he gets it from Johansson. Johansson's had a heck of a start to his year, cuts the middle. I think so many players in the NHL would have shot. And he recognized that there was a breakdown in Carolina, tracking back and trying to sort out. And the better play was to go to the trailer, puts it right on a tee. That's a goal that Freddie Andersen would love to have because it beats him through him.
And then Brock Faber. We're tied. A blink of an eye, but now in 4 seconds, Carolina will be going on a power play. Svechnikov scores! He's starting to heat up. Near post, Andrei Svechnikov, his third of the season, and we're tied again.
Wild, and we barely settled into this game. Russian to Russian. Nikishin just gives Andrei Svechnikov a chance to come through the neutral zone and be Andrei. Comes underneath to generate just enough speed, cuts to the middle, and then uses Middleton as a screen to beat Gustafsson just above the blocker on the short side. With Ehlers going back to get another stick, and Minnesota knew it. Polino with the clear.
Ehlers has some room, though. He'll cut to the middle, to the backhand, and Gustafsson has to swallow that. Has to try to settle it down. Loose puck. Good work by Stankoven. Now Blake got the party started. Blake, side of the net. Hall turns. Snap this one back. Chance to get the shot through was Walker. That's blocked. There's Miller. Jarvis, back for Walker, he scores! Sean Walker's on a heater! Carolina takes a 3-2 lead. Walker's second point of the period and second goal in as many games.
Traffic. It can come in the form of a Hurricanes jersey or a Minnesota jersey. And I think the critical piece was Boldy, trying to block it just inside the top of the circle. We spoke in the open with Mike Kelly.
Lay the lumber behind the net there on Spurgeon, Carolina. Gotta be careful here as William with a backhander. There's a save for Frederik Andersen. Right now, Carolina still has some penalty-killing work to do against this dangerous Minnesota power play. Minute 15 left on the power play as Boldy hands it off for Spurgeon. Drop back here, Tarasenko to Boldy, and that's a tap-in. Just beautiful puck movement by this Minnesota Wild power play, and we are tied at 3 here in the second period.
And advantage ever zip it around. And then ultimately, Tarasenko made a really good decision because Miller was out fronting the potential shot. You had really a 3-on-1 down low. Eriksson Ek in front, no chance for him. I would always consider him to be a shoot-first finisher over the course of his career. That's a heck of a pass.
And now Carolina trying to go back to work. They got a 2-on Blake out in front. They score! A tap-in for Nick Ehlers.
Beauty. When it comes to shifts, even though you lose the draw, you turn it into a win. Jackson Blake, critical. Turns the face-off loss into a win, and then puts it on a tee for Ehlers to give the Hurricanes back the lead. Even with a player like Brodin leaving his feet, trying to vacate the passing lane, Ehlers goes right to the far post. That's the head trainer for the Hurricanes this season.
Svechnikov. That goes right into the crest, and Gustafsson hangs on.
And remember what Nikolai Ehlers said in our bench interview, because he knows his team well.
Shot by Nystrom. Front, but broken up expertly there by Nikishin. Spring pass here, a shot rocketed right on. Second opportunity for Jarvis. Now Ehlers trying to set it back. Didn't lose an edge. To the boards it goes. Eriksson Ek with a shot. Anderson has to make the save. 99 career assists. Keep that number right there as he keeps scoring goals. Ehlers will drop this one back. Miller shot out in front. Gustafsson finally locates it. And Jankowski is watched by Brodin. He'll turn his shot. Save Gustafsson. Rebound comes out. And Wild. This one will be intercepted. Walker puts this on Svechnikov's tape. Drops it back for Jarvis. Kicked away by Gustafsson. Right back to the point. Long shot deflected in. Win this draw. Look for Riley. So he'll shoot that one. It comes out to Nystrom. He tries to go for the short side, just wide.
The payroll is set up that it's so evenly distributed. 4 lines that can attack and hurt you.
William with a shot. Right pass save made there by Anderson. His pass deflects across the ring. Stankoven gets it to Ehlers. Is flying. Drop it back. Miller. Stankoven shot. Save Gustafsson as he gets a piece.
Was that puck movement any good or what?
It was fantastic. With a finish now, a long drive from Ehlers that Gustafsson catches and will hang on to. Hovering around here.
I could use that winter hat the next time we go to Boston. Minnesota's part of that trip in a few weeks.
It's November, but Christmas is coming. Kotkaniemi with a shot, and that's deflected as Nadeau got the stick to it, looking for his second goal in the NHL. Now Kotkaniemi. He peels it back. Riley, Nystrom shoots one of the short side, just missed, and this will come all the way out of the zone.
This is the line that scored the huge goal late in the second period Tuesday night. Nadeau, Jankowski, and Kotkaniemi.
Jones drops it for Foligno. Foligno shot right on, and Anderson makes the save.
John Madden, Game 5 overtime 2002 before Joseph Vlasic scored.
Ransom work tears. John back down the bench. Ainsley will win the draw. Riley gets it to Blake. Blake flings one that Gustafsson uses the glove to knock. Tarasenko across. Down a little bit. Middleton to the front of the net. A one-hander that Anderson makes a stout save. Back for it is Nystrom, but it'll roll its way to Anderson, so no icing.
That should have been icing.
A chance right on save Anderson. Follow-up Anderson robs Tarasenko.
See, once the first player gets to that, I don't know. But the icing play had already occurred. Anyways, you move on like Frederik Andersen did to make 2 excellent saves. Boy, what a challenging.
Looking to get to it. Kane's trying to seal this off. 1 second left. Williams sends it in the corner. And it's over. Carolina hangs on for a 4-3 victory.